Hello everyone, and welcome to a review of a game that I've been wanting to put a video up for a long time now. I have to admit I've been quite addicted to it, and also had an absolutely terrible mic. So I don't know if you can see straight away from the gist of this, it really is what the name says. It's Robocraft. You make a robot and you go and kill people with it, essentially, other robots. It's very Minecraft-esque with the actual blocks that you do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my garage, and so you get 3 robot slots you can have, and I'll try and show you how the basis works. Now please excuse this, I will explain what that was later. Let me load this robot. So essentially you have a building bay like this, and you use your blocks and you make something. So here, for example, I'm just holding down the right mouse button to get rid of blocks. As you hold it down, it gets rid of them quicker and quicker. You may find that if you're actually a Minecraft fan, this is a bit strange to do it this way, because it's usually right click is, put down a block, left click to break. This one is right click to break, left click to put down a block. So just, slightly different. So once I've got rid of this, I will show you sort of where you would start off with a Robocraft sort of bot, the first thing you make. Let's go into my inventory here. Wrong button there. Okay, so when you first start off, is you probably won't have any of these blocks. You'll have these blocks up here. Now, if you look at them, as you can see that they're called a light chassis prim, a heavy chassis prim, a windshield. And then if we have a look at the tech tree and we zoom in a bit, we've got different levels of tech. So for example, over here you can see you've got tier 1, tier 2, tier 3 tech points. What these allow you to do is get more advanced items for your robot. So I don't know if you can see here, you've got armor cube, tier 1, and you've got all these different types on it. So you've got the cube, prism, inner, and tetra. Now I don't know if you've ever used carpenter's blocks, maybe on Minecraft, something like that, or you ever built something in a game that's very block based. These shapes will probably be quite familiar to you. You also have different methods of propulsion. So you've got your sort of your armor and your blocks tree that you go up here. So as you can see, on this account that I'm using is I'm really only sort of getting up to tier 4 here. These are all tier 3 and 4 items here. And you have your movement options, which is wheels, which is what you kind of start off with. Most robots use wheels. You also have thrusters, which you can combine with most things. You've got hover blades, which, as you would imagine, is sort of fairly low-level flight, but it gives you all the advantages of that. One thing with it is you are, like say a hovercraft, you are actually subject to the terrain. So you can't go, for example, flying off the edge of a cliff and just sort of glide down. You will literally just face plant, which I've done many times and still do. And once you get a bit more advanced up into this movement tree, you do have things like these aerofoils and these rudders, which means that you can actually have aeroplanes and bombers, and you'll see some fantastic stuff on that. And then of course you've got your weapons tree. So you start off with SMGs, and everything in this is basically lasers. So this is a top mounted SMG laser. And you've got a front mounted one. You've got the plasma launchers, and you get these rail guns. Let me see where they're, rail cannons, which are, as you would expect, they are essentially sniper rifles. They take a long time to charge up. You can zoom very far away and you can shoot. Personally, I'm not a fan of them because in this game at the moment, I do find that everything is usually you end up in a bit of a melee. I tend to like the plasma launchers because they're essentially artillery and they're fairly quick to reload, but there is a place for everything. There's plenty of people that do a really good sniper build and they help the team, etc. Plasma cannons, or launchers, sorry. These are really more sort of tank, really. If you're thinking like building a tank, that's kind of what you want to go for. Your SMGs are very good for example, anti-air. So someone's got an aircraft and they're flying around. SMGs are brilliant because you just, pepper them with bullets. And you've also got other equipment. You've got your radar, alignment rectifier, It's kind of hard not to say that without a silly grin on my face. And you've got radar jammers, etc, etc. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you how you might start off and where you might go from there. So if we go back into our inventory here. Now these light chassis cubes are free. You will start with a stock number of these. And you'll start with a few other stock numbers. For example, these front mount SMGs are completely free. You do have to pay for a top mount one. As you can see, built up a little bit of an arsenal as I've gone through. To be honest, the main reason I haven't sold these is I'm always one of those people that, should I go back? You know, sort of do the lower levels. You get special items. So as you can see, I've got a pilot seat. These are always free. You need a pilot seat for your robot. And you've got your radar, which allows you to see within certain radius of enemies. Headlamps, obviously. To be honest, the headlamps are really just more for, at the moment, anyway, I don't know if there's any plan to change that. At the moment, headlamps are quite simply just to look cool. And you've got this alignment rectifier, which essentially, if you knock your robot over, you can just use this and you'll sort of boost your robot up and you will hopefully flip back over. But whenever you're stationary, you can use it. So you've looked at the guns and the chassis, and then we've got the movement. As once again, you do get free items here. You get tier 1 wheels and steering wheels, and then you get better stuff as you go along. Now you can pay to basically boost yourself through this. It's not completely pay to win, but you can essentially make it a lot easier for you to do most things in the game. When it comes to actually buying things in the Cube Depot, as you can see, you can buy things literally with these CC points. GC points? Okay. GT points, I do apologise. Galaxy Cash. So as you can see, you can buy Galaxy Cash, and that allows you to purchase things outright with money. And the other side as well is the tech tree, is you get these things called Ubertech points. Now I did put some money onto here. I do like to support games. It is free to play, so and you do have to actually play the game to be able to use these things. So you know, whether or not you want to do that, that's all up to you. It's kind of pay to win, can be a little bit frustrating at times, but on the same stead, it's still very easy to get through, and I'll explain to you how the robots actually advance as you go along. But this final thing is that I can convert these, for example, to Ubertech points, and then if you were to say, for example, I wanted to get this tier 5 wheel, is I could use Ubertech tokens or my tier 4 tech tokens. And now that takes me into explaining how the robots work. So if I put this light chassis cube down, so let's put that there, and we'll just like to build it after that. So now, if you look in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen, you'll see, or the bottom of the screen, you'll see tier. You'll see tier 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And as you add things, as you can see there, I've just used the Minecraft controls by accident. As you add things to this, your tier will go up. So what this does mean is that you can actually use higher tier items if you build a smaller, more simple robot and use it in lower tier fights. So for example, if I now get a bit of my hardware, so now if I put a front mount SMG onto this thing that I'm building, you see my tier 1 little bar at the bottom there, it has gone up a tiny amount. But if I were to grab one of my more advanced guns, like plasma gun tier 4, now watch this. As you can see, now that is a tier 4 item, but I'm still in tier 1 because there's only one of it. It's still not taking the robot level up that high. And there is another thing that actually does restrict you. In the top of the screen there, and I will try and highlight this for you, is you'll see that there's that CPU. It's a CPU 34 out of 655. Your level is pretty much as you would expect for most experience. As you kill people, take part in battles, do things, your experience level goes up. Every time you go up another level, I believe it's 100 is the maximum at the moment, you can actually you increase your CPU level. So you will find that at lower levels you can't actually fit too much onto your robot, and at higher levels you'll be able to fit, well, fuck tons of stuff basically. So if I just take you through what this up, so we've got a tier 1 wheel here. I'm going to put this in the middle here. Now, as you can see, it's got 9 brake horsepower on it. The more you have, yeah, I mean, there is a limit to how fast you go, but you know, they do give you maneuverability. And then you have these steering wheels, which are also free. So I'm going to build, for example, a 3-wheeled thing here. Now, as you can see, my tier is slowly going up, so this is something you want to be careful of. If you're only using tier 1 free items, you don't really want to go into a tier 2 battle. You do need to have one of these pilot seats in every robot, otherwise they will not work. Now, this is going to be a horrible design that I'm making here. I do apologise, but hopefully you will get the principle of this. Now, what I'm going to use is I'm going to use some of these front mount SMGs and some of these free chassis things. So let's give ourselves, you know, let's get rid of that pilot seat, and we'll build something a little bit better. The other thing is, while I'm building this, you will find that it seems like it'd be something to make you panic. The idea of maybe paying out for a more expensive set of equipment and then worrying that you're not going to be able to repair it, because as you die, as your robot gets damaged, you have to repair it in your garage here. I will say this is, I have never ever gone into a battle and not got enough points to repair myself, and that is including battles where I've literally driven forward, taken a shot, barely hit someone, that's a new word, barely hit someone, and then I've just died, been completely blasted out of the sky. I've still got points to repair my robot. And the other thing that they do, which is absolutely fantastic, is that they also, the level of your robot, the tier of your robot, actually defines how many points you get. So you will find that in the lower battles, you will find there's people who've made these like super uber duper robots, you know, let's put that there. These super uber duper robots, and they're absolutely blasting you to hell, and you might think, oh, you know, how am I going to sort of get me points up, etc. Actually, the best thing you can do is to just persevere through it, and when you get up, when you'll get your points and you'll persevere through it, you get to the next tier, you'll actually be getting more points. You're not actually punished for okay, you may not get lots of points because you die in that game, but you will find that actually you don't have to really play the safe game. It's like, once you can get up to a new tier, go for it. As soon as you can, go up to that new tier, you'll be getting more points. The more advanced your robot is, the more points you get. And once again, I reiterate that I've never been to a point where I can't afford to repair my robot. Now, you will find that when you first start the game, you will have a fairly basic little robot. I'm trying to sort of replicate that here. Obviously can't, done it wrong. Let's put some more of these here. A fairly basic robot, and it will basically have just like 4 guns on it, 4 top turrets, and that's it. You can get, and you'll find it's easily in tier 1. You can also get those free front mounted things, and you know, you can play around your robot. You do start off with a stock of tier 1 items. There is also another thing that does come into play when it comes to this, is weight, and I shall show you that once I put these guns on. Is that going to be, oh yeah. So this is actually going to, you may think there's a lot of guns here, actually it's not. When I get into a battle, you'll see why I'm saying that. So so let's go and have a look at these weights. So if we look at this, for example, here, if you look at this chassis, it says mass 5 kilograms. Now, your heavy chassis cube has exactly the same armor, except it's 15 kilograms. And this is really used to adjust the center of weight of your robot. So if you are a very top heavy robot and you've got a very small wheelbase, you will most likely roll over. There are some things you can do. For example, if you have a set of, let's try and show this. If you have a set of blocks going around the outside of your robot here, it will be a lot harder to tip your robot over, and having a good center of weight or center of mass is quite important as well. I'm not really trying to go for like the most efficient robot in the world here. I just want to show you what you could achieve with just the 3 items. So let's just hope this robot doesn't turn out terribly. So as you can see, now I think you end up with like 400 points you can use on your robot. So we'll try and stick to that for the minute. Right, so let's put that in there. We'll have our pilot seat here, and we'll have another set of guns on the front here. Now you will notice that when we get into this battle, we're going to do in a second, that there will be people with like 15, 16 guns. I mean, and that's really kind of the fun of it, is you can be driving around with these people that have got really low level guns, but tons of them, and you might be driving around with, you know, a couple of really high level guns, and it's all part of the fun. You can completely play to your play style. So as you can see, this is like an absolutely ugly robot, but you know, let's see how it works. So put our pilot seat on, and now we'll go and have a little battle, and you can have a look at how it works. Now I press B, wrong one. Right, I'm going to press tab. Now you can go to practice online battle. We'll do a practice for the minute just so you can see the fact you can actually test out your robots before. You don't even have to go and do the frustrating things. And then we'll go into a battle and you'll get an idea of how everything works. Excuse me. So this is the practice ground. Let's see how robots turn out. It's not too bad. Not too bad. Don't seem particularly unstable. Get our guns. So hopefully this will kind of illustrate, and it's just right click to go into that. Because these SMGs are fairly good for getting these flying ones. Because if you've got a plasma rifle or plasma cannon, yeah, it's kind of hard to shoot something out here. You'll see that later on. I'm going to show robot uses those. Okay, so this seems serviceable at least. Let's go and have a crack at a battle, shall we? Kill this guy. Kill him. Woo! Right, so I should explain to you how your robot actually dies. So as you can see, I'm knocking blocks off this. I'm not actually killing it. Now you can choose to shoot certain points, but what actually kills your robot is if your pilot seat is disconnected from the rest of your robot. Now this one here is an AI, but you can see his pilot is there at the back. So if we concentrate on the back there, we should, there you go, kill him. So that is part of it there. Now I do warn you, when we get into a battle, you are going to see me get killed very quickly in this robot. But let's see how it goes, shall we? Maybe I'll add a little bit more armour in there. And it's also very quick to load. I found that the battle times are very quick indeed, and there's not too many idiots on there. You know, you don't really find too many people that rage and all that sort of stuff. It's a very fun environment, and you know, for a free game, you actually do not need to pay anything. You can completely get up to the next level. I mean, I used that money obviously to buy more equipment. But that was actually to make something. I'd made a Dalek, which I'll show you after this. I was playing with my girlfriend, and she was like, "Oh, that looks like a Dalek. You should build a Dalek." You know that had to be done. And then it was I needed to build a Doctor Who's TARDIS, and that's what I spent all the money. So hopefully this will shield our pilot seat a little bit more from getting blown up. Let's see if can we maybe give ourselves a little bit more protection there. Okay, you know what, let's give ourselves a cool windshield. And it's very interesting. You'll see people who have obviously gone for the pure, like, this is the best design. Yeah, this is the best design that I want to do. And you'll see people that have got absolutely wacky designs. You will laugh at some people. There's some designs you just sit there and go, I hate to sound like an arsehole, but it's true. Right, so let's go into an online battle. See how we do. We've got 6 guns. We're probably going to have the least amount of guns on the battlefield. If you do play this game, I would most definitely recommend that you do a bit of practice and see what guns you can fit on there and still stay in tier 1. And once again, I will reiterate, please don't get too frustrated. If you do find someone who's got a particularly overpowered robot, there's always people that will work around the system. You know, there's one guy that I see regularly. He's got this little flying robot. And it's basically, it flies up in the air and it's got a rail gun on it. It's a really high level rail gun. And it can be frustrating, but you know, that's the way it goes. It's a system. There's always going to be people that go around it. And it looks like I've managed to get one of those times when it's going to take a while for a battle. Try dropping out, starting again. Now, they have had a huge influx of players recently, so you may find these times when the battles are a little bit slow to pick up. If we can't pick up a battle here, oh, here we go. So, dun dun dun. Let's see how this goes. Now, at the moment, the current battle setup is basically capture the flag and kill everyone. You kill everyone, you win the game. You capture their flag, you win the game. You get points for defending the flag, you get points for assisting people, etc, etc. Let's have a look at the people we've got on our team. So as you can see, there's quite a variety of robots there, and we are most definitely outgunned. Now, this is one thing here. What's happened to this guy? This is something you need to be really careful of, is we can't help him. It may seem like we're mean not trying to help him, but we can't. We literally, if you get knocked over, people can't really help you out of it, at the moment anyway. You do get items that allow you to upright yourself, but that's about it. So as you can see, I like this guy's design here. We haven't really got any RTAR designs on here today. Sometimes you see stuff and you're just like, there's something wrong with that person. It's funny as hell, but there's something wrong with that person. As you see, he's shouting help, help. I should be kind. There we go, we can't help. At least he knows we're not being arseholes. You know, and that's not being callous. I have literally hundreds of times tried to help someone out. You can't do it, no matter what you try. Now, it seems like we've done a complete sneaky here. So it's also illustrating that this is a game that there is team play and tactics involved. The most likely thing is if you're not seeing a lot of people involved in a battle, you're probably both doing a sneaky maneuver. And then you'll have other times where you go in and it's just blast the fuck out of each other, basically. Let's see, we're on their flag. Oh. Now it looks like did someone get killed there? Because we stopped capturing their flag. Oh look, there he is. Into battle! Did I actually get the kill there? I feel like a bad person. Well, this was a thoroughly uneventful battle. Oh, is he shooting someone? Or is he stuck? Oh, he's stuck. Now, you'll look at a screen here. As you see, we've got 4 people online at the moment in the game. That's on the left-hand side. You're always a blue team, and the enemy team is always red. As you see, they have 5 people on. We are going to capture it now and win. So this is essentially how the game goes. What I'll do now is I'll fire up one of my other robots, and we'll get involved in a higher tier battle, and you'll probably see a lot more fighting. Also, I don't, want to make you guys think this is the only type of battle you have, because at this level, most people only have SMGs. I'm sure you saw the tech tree. SMGs are quite low tech. So let's go into our garage. But here we go, we got our victory. As you can see, even I got what? Enemy CPU destroyed 68. I've got RP is your repair points, etc., or robot points. I can't remember what they're called, but essentially they're the normal currency you use. That isn't the paid for currency. And I got tier 1 tech tokens. Now, any robot that you build, your garage, that is the garage, you get a victory bonus. The first victory of the day, you get extra amounts. Now, the other thing that actually inspires you to, if you're doing free to play, to actually not sit on the lower tier points and to actually go forward and try and fight at higher tiers is, once again, if we're going to look at our tier tech tokens here, we've only got tier 1. If I want tier 2 without paying for it, I have to make a tier 2 robot. So there is really no point sitting in the lower tiers. If you want to advance your robot, you want to get the cool toys, you need to go up. So let's go into our garage. So the first thing I will show you is Dalek. Now this is kind of an example of the silly stuff you can do, and you can have fun. Probably not the best Dalek in the world. Handles like crap and is so weak. But that's the fun of it. Running around going, exterminate. Dalek Khan will save me. I have been sneaky. Actually, inside the body of there is another one of these plasma guns. So I can't shoot them with it, but if I do get blown open, get most of this destroyed, I still got a little gun. It's kind of fun doing that. But we'll go to a more serious robot. That's not a more serious robot, that's what we just did. Okay. So this will be illustrating sort of things you'll probably see in higher tier. I've got, I think this is tier 2 and tier 3 armor here. These are tier 3 and tier 4 plasma launchers. Let's see if I can actually get inside the body here. I've got some higher tier wheels. As you can see, I've got this base going around it. On the back here, this is a radar dish. My girlfriend said it looks like a butt plug, and now I can never stop looking at it like that. Thank you, darling. And this is your sort of writing yourself piece of equipment. So if you roll over, use that. I should probably mount that somewhere else. And then you start getting this stuff at higher tiers, which is these sort of energy shields. And as you see here, I've tried to sort of protect me front here and not have the mounts for these guns to be destroyed. And let's go into battle and you can have a look at this. Please excuse me a moment, I do need a drink of tea. Oh, ranked battle. I don't want a ranked battle, I want a standard battle. Okay, so now don't get frustrated when you see this with the servers. They really have had a huge influx of people, and as you can see here, servers available, 0, number of battles, time, average wait time, etc, etc. It does happen. They are very quick to fix it, and they've also done a few things that I personally kind of inspires me more to play with the game. Is that first time this happened, I logged on to Twitter to sort of see if they'd said anything, and I found they'd said, "We're really sorry guys, servers are down, we're trying to fix it, here's a free day of premium." I just thought, they're not denying that there's issues, etc, etc, and they usually are fixed very quickly. You do have times when the servers lag out. Let's have a look here. So, talking of designs that are a bit questionable, yeah, interesting. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to sit still. Now this activation thing, this thing that sort of helps you write yourself. Oh good lord, watching that guy. As you see, it's now activated. You'd hold the F button, that's what would happen. So if you're at a weird angle. Oh, enemy spotted. So he's obviously coming down there, isn't he? So as you see, this is plasma launchers. They oh. See if we can help our fella up there. Oh, good shot, that man. Right. Let's see if we can get up here and do a sneaky and give our team a little bit of a hand. There's 3 of us over there. They seem to be destroying them fairly well. It looks like, oh, they're trying to, yep, looks like they're trying to do a bit of a flank on us here. Oh, that was close. Now, you're probably going to see that I'm not doing particularly good shots here. Did get a good shot in there. Oh my god, they're on our flag. Right, let's get back and help our flag. And also, as you would expect with most games, you do tend to find that at the higher tier you go up, the more teamwork you see. There is a guy sitting over there, I think. Looks like our guys are sorting that out back there, but it's going off my hand anyway. Right, so he's over there. Now you can also do things like trying to shoot over obstacles here. Once again, I haven't really managed to get involved in the battle because I've been waffling and not paying attention. Let's see if we can at least help. Oh, that was a terrible shot. There we go. Have that. Have it. Who's the daddy? Okay, I didn't actually get that kill, but fuck it. Right, let's go and kill the rest of them. Right, there's only one of them left, so yeah, we got this. Ooh. Now, although you can't help your teammates get out of when they're stuck, you can cause them to get stuck. So you can be a bit of a dick, to be perfectly honest. At this level, most people have a self-writing thing and they know not to do that, etc., etc. But do be aware of that. There's a case of someone can easily be a noob and accidentally do it. Someone can just be accident prone. I just did there by accident. And then you can also have people who will charge into you. Luckily they are few and far between. So I'm hoping this is giving you an idea of how the game works. I'm hoping it looks quite fun. I'll show you the whole repair mechanism here. So as you can see, I just earned there, even if it hadn't been my 2x bonus victory for the day, 671. And now if we go to the repair, see repair cost 60, and you can see I lost quite a lot of my tank. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guns, fair amount there, bit of equipment, and it only cost me 60 to repair it. And you can repair with those paid for tokens. As you, I'm entered for, I've never done a rank battle. They've only just brought these in, as well as those that spotting technique, which is the same as most games. You press Q to spot. They've only just brought that back in as of me uploading this video really recently. I updated today. I don't know if this is it's a ranked battle. This could be interesting. Okay, we've got to play serious now. Be serious. Got to be serious. SRS. Serious. Oh, I like his one. What's he done? Has he broken it? Okay, let's try and stick with our team. Hopefully what we're going to see is a lot of work here, a lot of teamwork. And obviously you do actually get points for spotting, and you get points for having radar and helping. You will see Egypts who go along and fire up in the air and give your position away. Once again, it's online, it's a free game. Yep, can't really avoid that. It of course, and sometimes see that guy coming over there. See if yes, got him. Only 93%. Now this is the fun thing, is that if you do manage to get a hit on, there's one over there. See if we can. No. Now this is another thing you have to remember, is that the airships are go on. The airships are very advanced, but they're also very prone to, if you get damage on them, they can quite easily end up going out of control. I think I missed there. I'm really not doing good at shooting here, am I? Okay, so let's get back and defend our base here, because we are low on. We kind of spread thin as a team. Right. see if this gives guy a bit of support here. Damn it, missed. Get out of the way, fella. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Get a shot on to help you. Ah, where's he getting shot from? I see. Now, obviously, sitting still is usually not a good idea. Let's see if we can... Oh, I killed him one shot. Awesome. Damn it. 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 Okay, reload, 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 reload. Right, it's going to... Oh, shit. He just destroyed the fuck out of me. No, gonna die, gonna die, gonna die, gonna die. Let's see if I can just get these guys off out. Flag. Nope, nope, nope. I'm dead. I'm dead. Can we hold them off long enough for our team to capture their flag? Come on, guys. Come on. Ah. I think I'm a bit useless now. Oh, oh, it's going to be close. It's going to be close. Come on. Come on. By the way, when you... Oh, yes. As you can see, the right-hand side, the red, is actually what is your team is capturing. It when it shows red, that's actually your team capturing, even though you're in blue. Wow, that's intense. Ranked battle destroyed. Still, we won. Okay, so the tank was completely destroyed. I got 600 and something. Still made a profit. Plenty of stuff, plenty of points there to buy something afterwards and to repair myself. So you got ranked battles. So anyway, I hope this has been a nice understanding of the game. I hope it's inspired you to play it. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please do leave a comment if you've got any questions or if you enjoyed it. Feel free to subscribe and please do like the video if you've enjoyed it. Have a great time. Hopefully see you on it.